What's good, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna learn 5 beginner level scooter tricks that are just really easy to learn, and you can do them anywhere, especially flat ground. So grab your helmet and your scooter, and let's get into it.
Float water, caught the rip tide. A smooth talker, slip when I slide. A couldn't reach us, baby, why try? Hasta la vista, baby, bye bye. Excuse me, had to slide by you like a two-seat. Wonder how we stay so cold.
What's good? So for the first trick, we're gonna combine the first trick into 2, but it's not gonna be the first and second. The first one is gonna be a no footer, and the one that's connected to it is gonna be an airwalk. This is because they're both basically the same trick, just you're kicking your feet in different directions. Don't mind me slipping out there. That was because there's something on the ground. Yeah. But so the first thing that you're gonna do is to practice a no footer. First you need to know how to bunny hop. You don't have to know how to bunny hop really high exactly or really good. You just need to know how to at least do a small bunny hop, or you can even do it without a bunny hop. That's a lot easier, and that's a really good way to practice. But I want you, if you can bunny hop, I want you to jump up and kick your front foot backwards. And then I want you to practice jumping up and kicking your back foot forward. And then you're gonna get really consistent with that. And then eventually you're gonna put it together and do a no footer. And then for an airwalk, it's basically the same thing for practice, but you kick your front foot forward and your back foot backwards. And your back foot backwards. And then eventually, once you get really consistent with those, you kind of just put it together, like I said for the no footer, and go bam. And that's a no footer. That's a no footer and an airwalk. But those are 2 really easy tricks combined into 1 trick. So yeah, on to the next one. Okay, for the next trick, we're gonna do an X up. Wait, I'll show you an X up first. We're gonna do an X up. So basically, what an X up is you're twisting your bars and your hands are making an X. Like your hands are crossing, and it looks like your arms are in the shape of an X. And then once you have this position, you just pull it back to where your arms are just normal again. And to practice the motion for this, you step on your brake and just kind of mess with it. And honestly, for goofy people, if you ride goofy footed, you're gonna spin the bars to your right, and if you're regular, you're gonna spin the bars to your left. However, it is kind of a preference thing. I know there's a lot of people who are goofy but do bar spins to the left or X-ups to the left, and there's a lot of people that are regular who do everything to the right. But that's kind of a preference thing. However, yeah, most people will throw their X-ups to the right if they're goofy, and to the left if they are regular. So that's how you kind of practice it, by just stepping on a brake, popping into a wheelie, and just practicing that motion over and over and over and over again. And then once you get really consistent with it, you'll start jumping into the air, and you might get it 1 foot a couple times, or a lot of times. It just depends on your skill level, really. But, because not everyone's gonna be able to do this first try. However, I'd say most people do, but if you don't stress it. And then once you're ready and you're ready to commit, you just jump up, hit it, and do it. You roll away. But yeah, that's the next step for you. On to trick number 3. Next trick is a 180 half cab. So, for this one, honestly, it's a lot easier if you have a hill to learn it on. Because then you're gonna go up the hill, and then you're gonna 180 onto it. However, when you're practicing for this trick, you kind of just wanna like get rid of the scooter and practice just doing 180s without the scooter until you're really good at them, which it should be pretty easy, because, I mean, come on. I know when I was a kid, or not when I was a kid, because I still am technically a kid, but when I was younger and in like middle school and elementary school, I'd always be going around the playground and just hitting 360s and stuff. So, but yeah, you just gotta kind of practice it practice doing a 180 without the scooter. And then the next step to that would be to grab your scooter and then do it with the scooter in your hands. And then maybe even just pushing with your foot, pushing up with your foot and spinning around. And then once you're ready, you hop on your scooter. This one you do need to know how to bunny hop, by the way. The last one you also did for next step, obviously you kind of need to know how to bunny hop with all of these. So yeah, but for this one, it's a lot easier if you turn your head where you're going. You'll spin a lot quicker, and it's a lot easier to get all the way around for the 180. Okay, so now that you're at the 180, right? Say you can consistently do a 180, right? But you can't get back out of it. Now we're gonna explain how to do that, right? So, you 180, and you're like in fakie for a second. And then once you're here, once you're like going backwards for even just a split second, you just gotta pretend like you're going forward, right? You just gotta hit it out. And honestly, if you want to, it depends on how fast you're going, right? Because if you're going like this, which I'm going pretty slow there, right? You can go, do it, and then do the one, like have your back foot help you and push you up and get it around, right? But if you're going quicker, right? Like I went pretty fast with that, and I just had to get it. I just had to hop out of it really fast, right? And for that, I'd just say, practice doing the other one first. Practice going slow, rolling backwards, getting your foot, using your foot, and pushing yourself the rest of the way around. And then once you're consistent with that, just kind of try it. Just full on, you just gotta build, it's just building up confidence. Building up confidence is a really hard thing with scootering, but something that every scooter rider has to face and has to deal with, right? I've dealt with building my confidence with tricks all the time, especially for bri flips. I am not good at bri flips, but that's beside the point. You just really gotta find whatever works best for you, and once you get it, you're gonna be really, really proud of yourself. And my advice is, it's really not that hard. And I know I'm making it sound easy probably, and trust me, this took me a while to learn, but I remember doing my first one and I was so happy. Man, I was so happy. And I want you guys to feel that joy. So my advice to you would be to just practice it. It doesn't matter how long it takes you guys. Like, it literally took me so long to even learn how to tail whip. Scootering takes time. Man, I've been scootering for like 2 years and I'm still not like, I still can barely bri flip if I can, like, I'm not good at bri flips. I've done a bri flip, I just can't get it again. And that's the thing with scootering is it takes time, it takes progression, and it takes consistency. And for 180, it's not really a trick that's like that hard. And I don't mean that to like downgrade you guys, because I know how hard the tricks are, and I know like it's difficult at times, but you just gotta know you got it. Don't be scared to hurt yourself, because man, I'd be lying if I said that I've never hurt myself scootering, and this leg is proof. But anyways, back to what I was saying. A 180, very good beginner trick. Go learn it right now. On to trick number 4. Now, this trick is way easier than a 180, and might even be easier than a no footer or airwalk. And it's a lot easier than an X-up too. So basically what you're gonna do with this trick is to practice and get the steps down. There's not really many steps for this trick. There's not many steps that I could explain how to give for this trick or do for this trick, because it's a very simple trick. What you're gonna do is you're gonna be rolling, and to practice you're just gonna step your foot down, and then you're just gonna keep rolling, and then you're gonna go faster and faster and faster with it, and then you're gonna, and you also need to practice bunny hop and doing 1-footers and kicking your foot out forward, your front foot out forward. Because if you can do that, it's really just bunny hopping, taking your foot off, putting it on the ground, bouncing yourself back up. And that's really all the trick is rolling, hopping onto your foot, and bouncing up. Also, I'm going really slow. That's because there's a lot of that's because there's a lot of like acorns and leaves and stuff that get in the way of my rolling, like my scooter wheels rolling. But yeah, once you build up the confidence and get really good at this trick, you'll be able to go faster and faster, and then eventually do it on ramps and quarter pipes and stuff. I'm running out of time because this is already a pretty long video, especially with what I said about the 180s. But yeah, this is a lot simpler of a trick. This is probably one of the easiest tricks in this video, if not the easiest trick in this video. So, yeah. Now, let's get to the last and final trick. Trick number 5. The last trick is to be riding crossfoot. This trick is really, really simple. And honestly, I said the can plant was the easiest. This might be the easiest. They're kind of tied. So basically, what you're gonna want to do, practice bunny hopping. And honestly, it's gonna really help if you just practice rolling first and then going crossfoot and hopping out of it. There's not really any steps to it because you're literally just going crossfoot. But yeah, so basically, you're gonna want to be able to bunny hop. That was actually kind of high bunny hop. You're gonna want to be able to roll crossfoot and switch it back, and then once you're ready, when you feel like you can combine the two things, you're gonna bunny hop. Oh God, hold on. You're gonna bunny hop and then ride crossfoot. I shouldn't have turned, but I did anyways. You're gonna bunny hop, go crossfoot, bunny hop again, and then pull your legs out of it. This trick is really good, really stylish, especially for like doing, you can go, especially for combining other tricks with it. Like, just watch, I'll do a tail whip crossfoot, and I'll do another tail whip, but land crossfoot. Alright, ready, watch this. See, it just looks better And then here's the tail boat landing crossfoot. It just looks so much more smooth, especially if you can combine tricks with it, like a tail whip or like a 180 or something. It just looks so cool. I really feel like scooter riders don't use this trick as much as it should be used because it looks pretty stylish in my opinion, and it gives you some more style that most riders don't really have. Like, don't get me wrong, there's so many good styles out there. Like, so many riders are really, really talented, and I feel like this is just a really good style of riding. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was 5 beginner scooter tricks you can go outside, learn right now. Don't forget your helmet, safety. Safety's always first. I would say pads, but you don't really need pads right now because they're flat ground tricks, unless you really feel like you need them. And that just is something that could help build confidence. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video to other riders that you think might like this video or need the video to progress a little bit more. And if you do share it to riders that you think need it, make sure they understand that you don't think they suck or anything. You just want to help them progress more. And then stay positive, encourage your friends, and be happy, be nice. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.